G'day, back again with a bit of an update on ALSA and Jack. So it's a little program called Jack Bridge, works without pulseaudio, pipewire. So after my last effort, a guy reached out, Mr. Greengeans, said he had a GUI that might be handy, and it was. So thanks very much for that. So if you like some pure ALSA sound, I recommend you check it out. I'll leave a link, even though it doesn't do it. I'll show you it's on SoundForge. So anyway, what he had was the ALSA mixer section and the EQ section, so you can adjust your EQ and everything in real time. So I've added a fair bit more stuff to it, and one of the problems I've got to fix is to make it fit on the screen. There's so much crap in it now, but you can set your own EQ presets and that. Mr. Greengeans set all that up. I had this little recording function here as well if you want to record, and also what we've added is the drop down menus. So we've got Bluetooth, and you can switch in real time between your devices in the devices section. So if we just have a look at that first. So if I bring up a browser, so the thing was that Jack doesn't work with anything, but Jack's an awesome program and you can send your audio wherever you want. So if I bring up the graph as well, and I just start playing the browser, you'll see it automatically connects, it starts playing, but you won't hear anything because I'm using simple screen recorder and it just is recording the internal microphone.
Have you ever been to a new area and you want to go beach swimming and fishing, but you're not quite sure what the deal is, if it's any different from where you normally go?
So we've got Brave pop up here.
My name's Roger Osborne, and in this video that's exactly what I'm doing. I've travelled to a new location, and believe it or not, things actually are different to where I live. So while I'm making this video, I'm going to explain some of those differences and just little things that I've learnt, and hopefully it helps you if you're going somewhere new, just to be able to suss it out and know what to do so that you can catch bait and catch fish. Stick around to the end for a free PDF download which will outline some vital keys from today's session. If you're enjoying my videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get fishing.
Different devices. We click on USB. Now I've got an audio.
Morning, because the low tide was really early.
Automatically connects.
However, one thing I have learnt the other day is that I was catching worms half tied in, which doesn't normally happen where I live. Actually, I was catching worms when the tide was 4 hours in, which is just normally unheard of. So that's why I was reasonably confident this morning that I could get some bait and have a fish. So I'm down here.
Just pause that. You'll watch it. It'll disappear when you pause it, but it automatically will come back on when you start playing it. So if I go to Bluetooth, you want to connect your Bluetooth, we'll just switch over to here. Oops, we've got to scan and connect first, sorry. So we'll turn our speaker on. We've got just a little portable speaker. Turn that on, hit scan. Shouldn't take too long. Select it, pair it, trust it, connect it. Now it's connected. Now you can either hit Bluetooth or set as output. And if we go back to the graph, gives us a little pop-up saying that the audio will play through the graph. Where is it? Up here. It's off the screen. Drag it down here a bit. So if we start playing our video again.
Here. And also it's quite incredible. These beaches are so flat, they're like a billiard table. And when the waves come in, 1 minute
too well.
up there and the next minute there's 100 metres of sand. It's incredible. This is my first wave of the bait for the morning. Let's just see in a minute when the water goes back if any worms stick their heads up.
So now it's coming through the Bluetooth
So currently
speaker.
I'm experiencing a surge. And then all of a sudden all this water will disappear.
Close that.
But it's going to be tricky.
Okay. So we'll just go back to internal. Also, if you want to play a game, you can connect multiple controllers. They seem to work as well. I'll just remove the Bluetooth speaker, turn that off. You can leave it on as well, but if we just scan, now I've turned the controller on. I've still got the speaker on, so it's found that first. Up pop the controller, so we'll pair that. We'll trust that. And then when we hit connect, it should connect to the controller. Hang on, I was too slow. Connect. Okay, so that's connected now. So if we open up a game, there's games. Bit of Super Tux Kart. Let that load up for a sec. But you can't see because I'm only using a screen recorder and I'm switching through with the remote. We'll have to use XFC for sure. And yeah, away you go. Start your race. And you'll see it's popped up. This ALSA+Jack. It's automatically connected to internal. Same again if you go through your devices. It'll be coming out the USB now. Oh, we've got a bit of a crossover. So, bring tugs back. So, and you should be able to go with the go button. Whee! Woohoo! Righto, we'll shut that down. Turn that off. So Bluetooth seems to be working alright. I haven't tried anything else, only the speaker and the controller, so we'll get rid of that. So the GUI will change if you've got a external audio interface plugged in. When you switch to USB, it just gives you the control. So I've got two inputs, two outputs. 4 outputs, but only 2 are connected. There's 2 mic preamps. So you see we've gone back to internal and you get the whole lot back. And you can adjust all this while you're going. So if I want to use my DAW, I'll switch over to USB and it'll spawn this USB in. So this is another additional thing. So I've already set up Reaper to use it in the track, so I'll just connect it to in Reaper in 3 and 4. And you see I've got the MIDI drums connected as well. So if we bring up Reaper, where's Reaper? So here you've got the internal mic. So you'll see it's coming through internal, might be getting a bit of feedback. If we bring up the drums, which is connected to the MIDI input in Reaper, we hit them. You see it's picking them up. So we've also got the USB mic. See, it's picking that up, and some guitar at the same time. So you can see in the input here I've chosen you can choose your system capture, but I've chosen this USB in capture. So, and if you want playback as well, I just had them disconnected because you get too much feedback. So you just send if I send wherever you want your speakers, if I want to send it into this recorder, sound recorder, bring Reaper back up, turn on the guitar, and it should pick up the mic when I'm tapping on it. Just for a demo. So anyway, that's where we're at now. Couple of things to fix. What do we want to fix? We want to fix the GUI to fit on the screen. That's a definite. Another thing, if you haven't got an external USB audio interface, when you click on USB it gives you an error message, so the GUI still tries to switch over. I've got to make it so it falls back to stay on the internal one. So even if your USB outs will still, like say you got speakers plugged in, but that's from my audio interface. If you got some USB speakers or something, if you click on USB it should play them, and your HDMI and everything. So anyway, thanks for that, and thanks to Mr. Greengeans for reaching out with his GUI, because it works great. See ya.